Attraction isn't just about looks or playing hard to get. There's something deeper that triggers a man's desire to chase a woman, not just for a moment, but in a way that makes him feel drawn to her on a different level. Sometimes the things that make a man truly interested are completely unexpected, and most women don't even realize they're doing them. If you want a man to chase you, not just because of attraction, but because he feels a pull towards you, here are 6 things that make men chase without even realizing why. 1. You become an emotion, not just a person. Most women try to attract a man by looking good or saying the right things. But what truly makes a man chase is when a woman becomes an emotion, something he feels deeply when he's around her. He doesn't just think she's beautiful or she's interesting. Instead, he associates her with a feeling: excitement, comfort, mystery, or even a little challenge. If every time he's with you, he feels something different from his everyday life, whether it's fun, unpredictability, or peace, he starts craving your presence. It's not about changing yourself, but about tapping into what makes him emotionally invested in you rather than just physically attracted. 2. You stop seeking his validation. Most men are used to women subtly, or sometimes openly, seeking their approval. Whether it's trying to impress them, getting upset when they don't text back, or making decisions based on what he might think, men can sense when a woman is waiting for his reaction. But the moment you shift your focus, when you genuinely stop caring whether he notices you, when you make choices based on what feels right for you, he starts seeing you differently. Men chase what they can't control. When you no longer seek his validation, he suddenly wants to prove himself to you. That's when the chase begins. 3. You challenge him without playing games. A lot of women think that being mysterious or playing hard to get will make a man chase them. And while a little mystery can help, what really works is when you challenge him in a way that makes him feel alive. This isn't about making things difficult or acting distant. It's about not being predictable. Maybe you have strong opinions that make him think. Maybe you're ambitious and make him wonder how he can keep up. Maybe you joke with him in a way that keeps him on his toes. Men are wired to enjoy a bit of a challenge, not one that frustrates them, but one that excites them. A woman who keeps things interesting without being manipulative is someone a man doesn't just like, he chases. 4. You make him feel like a man without losing your power. Men crave a sense of purpose in a relationship. They want to feel useful, strong, and needed, but not in a way that makes you dependent. The perfect balance is when you allow him to step up and be protective, but you also hold your own. It's when you say, "I got this," but also allow him to do things for you sometimes. It's when you challenge him with your independence, but also let him feel like he's bringing something valuable to your life. The unexpected thing that makes men chase is when they feel like they can be their strongest self around you, not because you need them, but because they want to be that man for you. 5. You stay mysterious. Even after he gets to know you, a lot of women think mystery is only important in the beginning. But what keeps a man chasing is when he feels like there's always something new to discover about you. This doesn't mean being secretive or playing mind games. It means having a life so full that he realizes there are layers to you he hasn't even touched yet. Maybe you have passions you don't talk about right away. Maybe you're constantly growing, learning, or doing things that surprise even yourself. When a man feels like you're not fully predictable, he stays interested because he wants to keep figuring you out. 6. You make him work for you in a way that feels natural. Men don't value what comes too easily, but that doesn't mean you have to be difficult. It just means you have to let him invest in you. This could be as simple as letting him plan a date instead of always taking the lead. It could be letting him put in effort instead of always being the first to text. When a man has to work for something, even in small ways, his brain automatically values it more. If everything is handed to him on a silver platter, he enjoys it but doesn't feel the urge to chase. When he has to earn your time, energy, and presence, he starts realizing how much he wants you, and that's when the chase becomes real. Men don't chase just because they like a woman. They chase because she makes them feel something powerful. When a woman stops focusing on impressing a man and starts focusing on living in a way that naturally draws him in, everything changes. He starts wanting to be around her, to figure her out, to prove himself. And that's when he doesn't just like her. He can't stop thinking about her.